Okay, for South of Midnight, we need an intro song with night in it somewhere. You got anything?
Working on my night mood. Trying to make some front page teenage news. Working on my night moves.
Night moves. All right, everybody.
That's all I got.
That's all I got, too. All right, everybody. Welcome to the show. Another episode of Flock of Geeks Gaming. I am your host, Kester, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Defense.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, this is another show where we thought we didn't have much to talk about. Then there was, mad trailers this week. There was a gaming showcase. So basically, this show is just going to be a lot of trailers to talk about, and then we are going to end with a South of Midnight. I completed it, so it'll be kind of my review. Andrew, he's put some time in, so we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I'd say I'm about halfway, and I got one of the companion abilities, and it was I don't know. It just kind of was cute, and I don't know. I could talk about that a little bit, but yeah, I'm about halfway.
All right, so yeah, we'll get into that, but we're gonna go through the trailers. The first one I have down here I want to talk about because I think this one looks amazing is Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
I mean, it has a great name.
Yeah, great name off the
great
start.
Name.
Also, it's going to be like a Metroidvania, but Ninja Gaiden. So is it Ninjavania?
Oh, God. I think it'd be called a Gaidenvania.
Gaidenvania.
Or a Gaidenvania. Gaidenvania. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's the best one. Gaidenvania. It's like Go Tanks. You got to figure out which works the best.
Right, you got to mix and match.
Really cool looking, though. Really like the looks of this one.
I was impressed. I thought it was going to be hard to top the, kind of cool visual style the new Shinobi game's putting out in 2D. But this really is hitting a lot of check boxes for me. I really enjoy liking it a lot.
I really like the art style. I think the action is just nonstop, which looks good. There wasn't a point where they weren't fighting something in any of that trailer.
It looks kind of scary, difficult. There's a lot of somersaults. There's a lot of jumping over things and under things and throwing things. It looks like a lot of ninja action.
It does have that Hollow Knight swipe off the guy and bounce. You can even do it on a motorcycle where you bounce off a guy. Which I thought was awesome. And I like the two protagonists. I think that girl looks cool. And I think, is the other one Ryu? I mean, I can't tell. He looks like a young Ryu if he is.
Why is he a ginger fuck?
I don't know. And he has a ponytail. I think it's great hair, though. He's got some Gambit hair going.
I mean, I could say this since I am I'm a ginger. But yeah. I didn't see that coming, and I was thrown off. It's cool. I think it I think it fits the game. And instead of a scarf, they they give a ninja a scarf for some reason. They're just making it his hair.
Yeah, it looks really cool. You need more gingers representing in games, I think.
Especially ginger ninjas, dude. You don't see too many of those.
No, you really don't see a lot of ginger ninjas. Yeah, I think I love Metroidvanias, so I pretty much play all of them, so I'm going to get this one probably day one. It said summer, but there was no, concrete release date.
I think it'll be one of those that'll drop on a random gloomy day, and you're going to be like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to just download this right now.
Yeah, hopefully it's when you need it the most. Too. It could be a Game Pass one.
Yeah, it could be. This is kind of I don't know. Ninja Gaiden Black came out on there, so
yeah,
maybe they're starting to shake hands and starting to put that stuff on the Game Pass.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Ninja Gaiden happening, which is just exciting.
I guess they were just cooking back there, man, because we were wondering what's been going on. Where's all these action games, and now they're just throwing them out.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. I just think the non-stop ninja action. Plus, I feel like it'll be tough.
Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be one of those, the better you get at it, the more you're going to like it, It'll play better. It'll just be a lot of fun. Those games are like that. Once they become a dance, a flow, they're just so incredibly fun.
Yeah, I can't wait for like any Metroidvania and a Gaidenvania. Oh, can't wait. So the next game I got on here, and this just they released the trailer today, Star Wars Zero Company, which this is what looks like XCOM but with Star Wars.
This sounds like my buddy Mr. Movies, Gretz, his like cup of everything, because he loves XCOM and he loves Star Wars. So I'm thinking of him when this popped up, and I love the idea, but I don't know. I'm getting an initial like. I have to look. Do we know who's making it? I didn't look
it's
into who's developing.
Respawn.
Is it?
Yeah. So that like for me that kind of changes things.
Okay, yeah.
Where it's like normally like I would be sus of this as well, but the fact that it is Respawn.
Yeah,
like
you just changed my mind saying that. So
yeah, I put a lot of like weight behind. Like they made the Star Wars. What are they? The Jedi, the Souls ones. What are they called?
Survivor.
Okay. Yeah, even though those weren't my cup of tea, I don't know why I didn't like those games. It's real weird.
They're floaty, dude. They're floaty.
Yeah. I felt like
yeah, the series is Jedi Survivor. Like it was it's Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay. Yeah, there was just
weird.
For some reason, man, I could not get into those games. Like I'm a Souls guy. I like Star Wars games. Is that a ginger too?
It is. It is. He's a real actor though.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is about those games where I'm just like, no thank you. Two of my favorite genres combined.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe it's just like ketchup and like ranch. They're delicious, but they can't go together for you.
Yeah, or it's like fruit cake, where it's like fruit's good, cake's good, fruit cake nasty crap.
That makes more sense than mine, but I'm a condiment whore. So.
Yeah, you're a condiment guy, so I think that's probably why I don't like this. But I like Respawn. I do like XCOM games, but I find them to be too hard, and I usually fuck up, and then it's like you have to start over, and I'm like, no, thank you, XCOM.
When's the last time you played one on a computer, though? Because haven't you been on console for a while?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played one on a PC.
Oh, dude, it's like you're at a command center. It's so much fun to play those games on keyboard mouse, the XCOM game. So I think you should give this one a go. I will.
Yeah, you probably give it a shot and let me know how it is, because I don't know, man. Something about Star Wars, like, I like the original Star Wars trilogy, but I've, like, literally, like, nothing else Star Wars. I don't know why.
You think, because I think the original was trying so hard to be good because it was, like, George Lucas's passion. And, like, it like, overcame the cheese factor because it was, like, they tried so hard and it overcame and it was good. And then now it's like every other movie, and it's just they're trying too hard, and they're just that's it.
Yeah, I didn't.
They're trying too hard. They can't reach what that he. There's not enough passion in it anymore.
Do you like any Star Wars games a lot? I would say Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, that's a go-to. But you could kind of throw like, I don't know if that's even Star Wars that did it for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true. That was more of like just good.
If you threw that into D&D world, I'd be like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
remember when BioWare was good?
I do like the Jedi Survivor games. I don't think they're anything special. Like, I could take them or leave them. I really enjoyed I think they have top-notch space games, honestly. Like, the fighter games, if you're into flight games, I used to play some of them on 64. I fucking loved those games as a kid, man.
Okay, so maybe it's because I'm not a, like, airplane space fighter guy.
I'm not either. Like, it's one of those, like, that's the one game I did try and like, but I couldn't get into Ace Combat or anything. But I really did enjoy the Star Wars kind of, maybe because it was fantasy and airplanes. It wasn't, like, real-life airplanes, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Like, I think I would try this one out, but I don't know. This is going to be, like, price reviews, and if I'm in the mood for that type of game.
So are you hinting that people look at Star Wars games with rose-colored spectacles, Kester?
They might, I guess, because now that I think about it, I don't.
I'm kind of sitting here. I can't give you a solid, good Star Wars game.
No, minus Knights of the Old Republic. You know which ones? The old Super Nintendo ones were good.
Yeah,
like the original trilogy on Super Nintendo. If we're going that far back,
sure. I mean, those. I mean, I do remember those being quality games for the time.
Battlefront was good, I guess, on Xbox, the original one.
Battlefront was good. Yeah, those were unquestionably good for sure.
I never played the new one because of all the like shenanigans, and I think when that game came out, I was real deep into Apex anyway. So it was like something I never even tried.
It was a ton of fun, man, but completely ruined by greed. And then it was, you couldn't even play as Darth Vader. It was fucking sucked.
Yeah, and then they tried to like walk everything back, but it's like once the damage is done on something like that, it's like, fuck you, I'm not paying you all this money to unlock Darth Vader.
I walked in your house once and got the shit beat out of me. I'm not walking in again. I don't care if there's a fucking dinner on the plate. I don't want anything. Fuck you.
So I don't know about this one. You think you'll play it? Or are we just going to wait till Gretz tries it and then we'll ask him?
I think I'm just going to watch my friends stream it. And if it's like looking really cool, there's one thing that's kind of on edge. Dependent, like if you can customize your characters or make new ones. That's a huge XCOM thing. Like hiring new rookies and they die on the battlefield and like you commemorate them in the bar and like throw up their poster and like salute them and shit. Like it's awesome. You need that kind of dedication in this Star Wars game. Like you need a Jedi to come on and he dies in a mission and then you have like a, you can
there's no way to get him back.
Or like something. But if it's like character based, like you have 6 guys and they're story driven character based, I don't think that's a good idea. And I kind of have a feeling that's the way they're going. So I hope not, but we'll see.
Yeah, I would like to always give like Respawn a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, but I didn't like Jedi Survivor, but I really like Titanfall and I really like Apex, so there's like always that soft spot for Respawn for me.
Yeah, I think it's going to be something that I'm definitely going to want to keep my eye on, but I wouldn't pre-order this or anything or go out of my way day one, but I'm definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, me too. So we can move on to this show, the Galaxy Game Show, which I've never even heard of before, but I just saw like a compilation of trailers for it, so I figured we could talk about some of these. Couple of these, one of these I wanted to talk about because we have never mentioned it on the show, and it is coming out next week. And the launch trailer they showed was the Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Yep.
This game looks good.
I'm just gonna call it now, man. Rip it.
Yeah.
Dude, it's dead on arrival.
You think so?
Dude, Oblivion's dropping like Monday.
Oh, is it?
It's dead, dude.
Oh, that's no good.
This is 1886 all over again.
Yeah, you're
that game for PS4 that was real good, and everyone was like, "Fuck that game" for some reason.
I could see it. I mean, this is. I
think it looks incredible, dude.
Yeah, dude,
I think
for $50.
I'm so hyped.
Yeah, it's a $50 game. I like the plot of like you're just the 33rd expedition to try and go into this like wormhole and survive.
Yes, it's like Armageddon. It's like just like a suicide mission. I love that. I
love that. It's a turn-based RPG. It looks like it's really borrowing heavily from Legend of Dragoon too.
Ooh,
like,
nice.
The way the combat system works. It looks like a combination of Final Fantasy X and Legend of Dragoon. It's only going to be $50. But you're right. If they fucking drop Oblivion on Tuesday, yeah, dude. You're done. You're donezo.
I know. I saw you put this here, and also Shadowheart's the main voice actress in it.
Oh, that's always good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. So it's a great premise. It looks fantastic. I think it looks like a phenomenal, refreshing take on the RPG. Like it really does. I think. Oh, man, I can't wait to play it. But then I was like, wait, I'm going to be playing Oblivion. Yeah. And then I was like, wait, everyone's gonna be playing Oblivion.
That sucks for this game because they couldn't even like.
I've seen it coming.
Yeah,
Bethesda just fucked them, dude.
Yeah, because there's like even I would get this game over Oblivion, I think. But even me, someone who really loves JRPGs, this has been on my radar since like I've saw it announced. Like I love everything about this game, and even me, I'm going, yeah, but I could play Oblivion on Game Pass probably.
Right? Is this a Game Passer though? It might be.
It might be. I know it's only $50 too. Like especially for the production values on it, that's kind of crazy.
I think this is a perfect instance of they're doing absolutely everything right, and then someone else just was like, sorry guys, we got to release before GTA 6, so I think that's why Oblivion's coming out of nowhere.
That is unlucky for them. They could have maybe had a hit here because even if
it was 2 weeks ago, dude.
Yeah, or you could delay it a month.
The shit out of it. Yeah, I don't know. If Oblivion, which I have, like, I think it's like 95% dropping next week because I remember playing it at Easter whenever it first came out. So I think they're shooting for like the same day.
Because I haven't seen anything on this, like Oblivion dropping this week. Thing about this game is I know a lot of people I work with that are really looking forward to this game too. So if Oblivion doesn't launch next week, it has a chance.
Yeah, I'm so hopeful, dude. And I will, like, if this is on Game Pass, I will, even during the Oblivion, like, Armageddon, I'll be playing the shit out of it. Like, I will check it out for a couple hours, maybe just see what the game has to offer me. And give just initial, like, first impressions of it, maybe. But I really can't help myself but thinking I'll be playing Oblivion.
Yeah, well, what could be one of those things, you can play Oblivion. I'm going to play this game. Like, I think I'm leaning towards this game. And then
I think you should. Yeah, that'd work really well, actually.
Yeah, and then I could tell you what I think. Because I've been lately wanting to play a JRPG too. Like, I keep looking at Suikoden, but for some reason I just can't pull the trigger on it. I think I'm just waiting for a sale. Like, I don't want to pay $50 for that game. I don't know why.
Totally.
Yeah, so I'm going to probably get this game. Like, $50 for this game. I'm down. It's just a shame. I did not know that they were dropping. Well, maybe they won't.
Maybe.
All signs are pointing to yes, though.
My head is saying yes, and my heart is saying yes. I think everyone's saying yes. They leaked images. It's.
I didn't see any. I don't know how I avoided all these leaks this week. Like, that's weird.
It looks fucking great. It could suck. If it could be we got it. Like, people are being like, I can't wait to play Oblivion. We need to take a couple, like, 10 steps back and, like, realize it might not even fucking work.
Yeah, for a week or two.
Right. So maybe like Oblivion will come out, everyone will buy it, get pissed. Then Bethesda will take like a month to really fix it, and in that time everyone will get this game.
Yeah, hopefully.
Check it out. I think I'm gonna try.
Because I really wanted this game to succeed, man.
Like, I do too. It's like they're exactly. It looks so good. It looks so good.
So good. Small developer, pretty cheap game. Like, it just had.
I know they're even giving you a discount out the door.
Yeah, everything. I wanted this to work so bad. So fingers crossed. You're right though. It's donezo if Oblivion comes out. I don't even, like, no one's gonna be talking about it. No one's like, "Hey, did you download?" No, I didn't. I've been playing Oblivion like everyone else.
Yeah, it's right. And if you're, it's such a shame. And if you go on TikTok or whatever you fucking look at, it's just gonna be Oblivion bugs. If it sucks, it's gonna be Oblivion bugs. If it's good, it's just gonna be Oblivion reviews. To be like, Bethesda finally did it. Or Bethesda is at it again, releasing it doesn't matter. Whatever, if it drops, it's going to steal all headlines, whether it be good or bad. It's not going to be the most mediocre junk. ever, and no one's going to talk about it.
Yeah,
no.
it's going to be all the discourse all of next week.
It's going to be probably it's going to be, I think people want another Skyrim so bad. This is kind of it.
Yeah, when is, I can't remember. I think Clair's the 24th. So that's next Thursday. Ouch.
They should release tomorrow.
Just put it out now.
Just drop it just say you did it by accident. Do it.
Just leak it, get it out there, or just be like, unfortunately, we had to delay this month.
Oblivion comes out 1 hour later. Unfortunately, Clair Obscur will be delayed 4 weeks.
Yeah, we gotta polish it up.
Physical copy marketing. There was truck fell over.
There's so many cases of that too, where a game just gets destroyed. I mean, we were talking about Respawn earlier. That's what happened to Titanfall 2. How good was Titanfall 2? And it came out with Battlefield, Call of Duty.
In my opinion, that game is still, it might be the standard of a campaign in a first-person shooter.
Oh, it's so good.
If you were if I was going to be I want to stream a first-person shooter game story, I would pick that game because I think it's phenomenal. It's so engaging. It's so fun.
Yeah, and it did so bad that it killed the franchise. They were and it got turned into Apex because it released. Battlefield was that week, Call of Duty was the next week, and they're in the middle was that game.
Yeah. Well, you saw Titanfall 3, right?
No, I didn't see Titanfall 3. Was there something on Titanfall 3? I don't believe you.
Heavy rumors. No, seriously.
Okay.
Because there are. Because I've been seeing tons of discourse of just it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. And I don't think it's dead. I think they're doing something with it. So
I hope they do something with it.
I do too.
Those
I
are
want
solid
them to
games,
too.
And I would like to be able to return to the Apex style of shooting. So
yeah, just be a little bit different, a different atmosphere a bit, but it'd be cool.
Yeah, hopefully that comes out. So the next game, though, let's move it along here, and this one I want to play real bad too. So FBC Firebreak. This is the control game, is it not?
It is.
Yeah.
You know that you got to hear something that sucks about this.
Huh?
I got into the playtest for this.
Oh, you did. You never told me about this.
Well, I wasn't allowed.
Okay. You were gag ordered?
So I was. But guess what?
What?
They only had them during the 2 days I'm in office. The same fucking time, too.
Ouch.
Well, I know, looking back, since what's going on, I should have just took the fucking days off.
You should have. So did you even get to play it at all?
No. It didn't work. I couldn't get in. Because it was nope. It was you had to play it in Swedish time zone.
Okay.
So it was 1 p.m. here. It was a really awkward 12:30, 1 p.m. I'm I couldn't even play this at lunch if I wanted to, because it's halfway through my lunch. So it was a strange time. And it was only for 2 hours, and I think it's a multiplayer game, co-op, so I was going to be playing probably with some Swedish people, which would have been cool.
That would have been fun.
But
yeah, this definitely looks like it's Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wish I could tell. I wish I could have just been I can't talk about this, Kester, move on, because that would have been so mysterious.
Yeah, that would have been mysterious, but instead you have to tell me what you thought of this trailer.
I didn't watch it because I was so upset.
You're just depressed. Upset. Well, they did kind of show a lot more of the gunplay and more of the enemies. It's looking fun. I also like that the developers came out and said that this is for people that work 40 hours a week and dads who can only jump on for a couple hours. Is kind of the design philosophy they're going with. So it's more going to be you don't have to sink time into it. You just jump on for 20, 30 minutes and you can do a mission and it's fun.
That's awesome. And I think if they're going in with that design philosophy, telling people that, people buying it with that in mind, they're setting the bar. and they're not. So people can't come in and be like, "There's not enough to do," blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, hey, we told you this is for these people, and they did their fucking. They've done their story games with Alan Wake and like survival horror. They did their kind of like cool action-y shooter game with Control. And now they're doing a multiplayer first-person shooter, and I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and when have they ever really missed on a game, Remedy? Like, it's
never.
Just,
I would say they never struck out.
They've
they've definitely done some questionable things in games. Like the Alan Wake remaster was awful.
I don't remember having a problem with it.
If you play that one and you play the original, like back to back, which I kind of did, weirdly enough, it's like kind of just like, wow, they just didn't play test this.
Well, it could be too. Like it's been so long since I played the original, and I, to be fair, didn't get through all of the remaster.
It kind of got that like plasticky upgrade where everything just looks like it's melting plastic.
Yeah, and you definitely a much bigger Alan Wake fan than me.
Oh, it's in my top 5 games, dude. I like just the genre, like Alan Wake 1, 2. I love Alan Wake.
I liked Alan Wake 1, I think, more than 2. 2, I felt like I liked the part where you weren't playing as Alan a whole bunch, when you were playing as the girl, because it was more traditional. When you were playing as Alan, I felt like I just had to run from everything. Like I couldn't fight anything. I don't know. I just didn't like that.
It did a good job of making you feel like you were in a nightmare.
And you were helpless. And
it did. I think, but it didn't make it fun enough.
No, that was the problem.
It made it too nightmarish and like more like aggravating and not fun. But
I was frustrated when I was playing with Alan. And I think the main issue with that game was just they didn't seem to give you enough flashlight batteries.
Right.
I think they could have solved a lot of my issues with that game if there were more flashlight batteries.
That's probably why you liked Alan Wake Remastered. At the end of that game, I had like 50.
What I didn't run out of in the original was batteries. Like the second one. And also, too, I think by the second one, I lost track of it. You know what I mean? The story went over my head. Like, and it will in a snap in one cutscene, you'll be completely gone. Yeah, I think it was probably like a cutscene was showing, and I got a text, and I checked my phone, and I looked up, and I was just like, well, over my head, I'm gone. I've lost this. Like, I lost the narrative thread. I had no idea what happened. Like the game,
shit,
it's too deep for me, I guess.
I gotta send you the voicemail. Oh fuck, I missed it.
Yeah, like you just like my mom probably called me, and next thing you know, I'm like, what is happening in this game? Like, where am I? So I think that might be.
God forbid, I thought about something else for a second.
Yeah, like Alan Wake 2 just went over my head, and then the like end where he's like, it's a spiral. I was just like, what are we talking about? Like, I need to like watch Alan Wake. See, whenever you get to a point, I feel whenever I need narrative explained videos on YouTube, I think I check out.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Kingdom Hearts for me.
Well, yeah. Well, Kingdom Hearts is a whole bag of fucking...
Yeah, like
dumpster fire.
You've talked me into hating Kingdom Hearts, but there was a time where I liked it. Like when I played the first two.
There is a point in our lives, Kester, where our taste isn't established yet. And that's probably you had not yet established your taste.
Yeah, I had no taste back then. And I liked Kingdom Hearts. And then
we all liked every video game that came out. We would eat anything up, dude. I used to play a game where I was like a mosquito, and I would like fucking love it. Like,
that game was fun, the mosquito game. I don't remember what that was called.
Yeah, I think it's Mr. Mosquito.
Yeah, I think it is just Mr. Mosquito.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I'm trying to fly. Well, I get now that I'm talking about it. Yeah, that kid's fucking tits. Never mind.
Yeah, that's a bad example. That's a good game. The good example is Kingdom Hearts.
The Seaman Dreamcast game.
Oh yeah, that creepy fish.
Yeah, dude. No one bought. Yeah, people were like, "What is this?" People bought it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. But that's Alan, to get back on this, it's like, Alan Wake is just so confusing to me. So even Control was like, I don't get Remedy games. I don't think I'm stupid, but maybe I am. Like,
no, it's not you, it's them.
Yeah, okay. I feel like.
But it's kind of like you have to get into their way of thinking. Like once you realize Control is about SCPs or like what you know of SCPs, then you can kind of take a step back and be like, okay, now I know what's kind of going on. But if you go in with no context, it's really difficult to grasp even like where does this story even begin?
Yeah, and I've played like all of their games, and I mean, I guess it's just, I'm not that bright. Like, I've always gotten by on my looks and my charm, you know? Like, I just can't understand Control. It's too deep for me.
You gotta read. You gotta read the lore. If you're not a lore reader, it's a hard sell to understand the story.
I'm so bad at that. Like, in any game where, like, you have to read the note, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not reading this. I don't play video games to read.
But you know what? I think there might be a niche here, Kester, that I'm thinking about. We could rate games on if it's worth reading the notes.
Yeah, you could.
There's a couple games that are worth reading the notes. Steel Rising, if you actually looked into that story, that game was awesome. And you were like, I didn't pay attention.
Nah.
I'm like, it's fine.
We talked about that when we were playing that game. You're like, the plot in this is pretty good. I'm like, I have no idea what's happening.
Right, but
it could just be my crippling ADD.
Like, it's also like I'm here to play games. I'm like, I'm not here to read.
Yeah, I really hate reading in video games if I don't have to. Also, exactly. Like subtitles there so I can skip the dialogue. I just don't like anything that isn't gameplay most of the time.
I think, dude, honestly, I've been trying to play games without the subtitles, and it's curing a lot of my ADD because I can't skip it.
Huh. I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to turn off the subtitles. I won't know
what they're saying. You know what I mean? And I actually get to look at the graphics a lot more, and it's been like, oh, this game actually is really pretty. Yeah. But I never look at it.
Maybe I'll turn off the subtitles in Assassin's Creed, because I am hitting X a lot to skip stuff in that game.
Yeah, and I was doing that too, and I turned them off. I'm like, oh. And the scenery in that game's nice enough just to stare at.
Yeah, I'll get to my thoughts on Assassin's Creed real quick before we go to South of Midnight. But the next trailer I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, man, yeah.
There are a couple. Painkiller 2. Did you watch that one?
Yes. This is the basically Doom-like, I would call it, right?
It is a Doom-like. Did you ever play the first Painkiller?
No, but I know of it.
Oh my god, is that game good? That is such a good game. I think it was an Xbox game, or it might have been 360. I'm like having trouble remembering. But it was like a Doom shooter before Doom, you know?
Yeah, the cover, yes, he looks like a dude. He looks like the Punisher.
Correct.
Yes, I remember this. I remember this game.
Yeah, this game was so much fun. And I think this one's going to be co-op. And the best thing about the first game is there was a gun that shot shurikens and lightning.
So at the same time?
It was,
or like,
yes.
Electrified shurikens.
Shurikens, and then when the shuriken hit the guy, lightning hit him.
Oh god, train lightning.
Yeah, it was so good. That game had so many like cool kills, and this one looks to be co-op.
Wow, that's okay. So we're getting like
co-op Doom.
So yeah, I was gonna say we're getting co-op Doom, and then the new Doom comes out next month, right?
I believe. Ages? Yeah, Dark Ages is next month. There's a lot coming out next month.
Yeah. Holy shit. Hopefully this does well, man. I love old FPSs that like come back, like old PC games and shit. That's awesome.
Dude, and this was one of those games that it was just wrong time. Like, because if this came out like right after Doom 2016, people would have been loving this game. But I think it came out in the era of the realistic COD World War II shooter era.
Yeah, no one was really playing those.
Yeah, this was like a harken back to like the old Doom on PC and the Wolfenstein era, and like people were like off those types at that point. So I'd keep an eye on Painkiller. I feel like it's going to be a blast.
If that comes to Game Pass, we definitely need to check it out on co-op. Otherwise, maybe we just should do that too, but maybe watch a review first.
Yeah, I think it'd be worth playing. The next one, and I don't really have much to say about this one, I just think it looked kind of neat, was Trench Tales. This is the World War One game, but it looks like, I don't know what it is. Is it like, I'm getting like, for some reason, Helldiver vibes off this one?
Me too.
Like World War One?
And it looks kind of, it looks really eerie. Like
you're
almost like fighting zombies or something. And there's this, it seems to have a really cool, like, bomb mechanic or something, where like if you like plant bombs in a house, it like blows the whole house up inside, and like
destructible environments. I feel like this is almost going to be like a World War One Helldiver situation where you're fighting like zombies and monsters. Is it co-op?
I don't know, but I hope, because I mean, that sounds fun, period. I'd check that out.
Yeah, especially if it comes out at like a discounted game.
Yeah.
Because this doesn't look like it's from any like of the big AAA developers, so.
No, it kind of looks like a niche game. Like it does one thing but it's trying to do it pretty well, you know?
Yeah, and it looks like it could be fun.
I love Helldivers too, and I'm a big fan of that like kind of third person in the back Helldivers look that they got going on. So I think I might check this one out.
Yeah, I was surprised because like Trench Tales, this looks weird, and then I watched the trailer and I was like, you know what? I think I'm on board for this game. I think this looks cool. And then there's the other over the shoulder game was the Hear Tell of a Haunting, and I like this one. I like the art style in this one, and you play as the cowgirl.
So I only saw I couldn't find gameplay of this because when I was
there wasn't anything really.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I liked the trailer and I liked the look. It kind of gave me Fortnite vibes, like graphics wise, but I liked it.
Yeah, and plus, like, it does kind of tell you what it is from the title, Hear Tell of a Haunting. So this is going to be some sort of ghost story. It kind of has like original Alone in the Dark vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Over the shoulder. I think it's over the shoulder was the one shot they showed. Like, but you're in the Old West as a cowgirl in a haunted house. I'm going to play this one, I think.
I'm on board. Yeah, it sounds cool. I think the Western haunting is underutilized in gaming. Like, Weird West tried to do it. A couple places are trying to do it, but
Evil
no one's
West
really...
was real good.
Yeah,
that was,
it was
straight up action. It wasn't really like a horror game.
Yeah, I still think that there's room for someone to like nail a cowboy survival horror game, dude.
Definitely room for it. And I always like the Old West motif, even though I don't like Red Dead.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable. It's just charming in its own right, I think.
Yeah, I just like the era. And it's not like really Red Dead's fault. I just think that Red Dead is just an old man riding around talking on horses. If you're into that, cool. But I'm not.
It's like it's a dad gamer's wet dream, dude.
It absolutely is a dad game.
Like, it is the most, and that's why it did so well. Every dad has that game on. They do. Every dad I know owns that game.
Yeah, and they come home from work and hit the children and then play some Undead. Red Dead.
Come here, kid. I'll hit you with my belt.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to pick that one up. I think out of all these announcements, that one has me the most interested. There's another one on here I'm pretty interested about, and we can go to that one next, which is Covenant. And this one kind of looks like first-person Dark Souls.
This one, dude.
First-person shooter Dark Souls, which we haven't had yet, surprisingly.
Yeah, this one. So when I was going through all these trailers, the ones that I got through most of them, but this one hit me the hardest, where I'm like, this game looks too good to be true. This game looks fucking incredible.
Yeah, really good art style. Looks really like it. Just first-person Dark Souls, which was Like, we've had Gun Dark Souls, we've had Ninja Dark Souls. 2D Metroidvania Dark Souls. How has no one done first-person Dark Souls yet?
Indie games have, but nothing major like this. I've seen a couple games attempt it. They've succeeded for the most part, but they're like, really low-budget games. And, yeah, this one I was like, holy fucking shit. It's given me Dark Messiah vibes, and I'm just so on board for that.
What's Dark Messiah?
Of Might and Magic. It's an old game, but the selling point of that game is it's first person and you can kick people into spikes or off ledges. It has the best boot in any video game ever.
Hey, that's cool.
And you can put ice on the ground, and if they run through it, they'll slip, and then you can just kick their limp bodies off of cliffs and stuff. It's awesome. But that kind of environmental mechanic in that game seems to be an influence in this, and I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be awesome. I feel like I hope it's not even a hidden gem, but I think this is gonna be cool.
Yeah, I was really thinking, out of all these trailers, that's the game that I would probably say has me the most excited, just because I'm very intrigued by the world of it. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. I might just buy this one, honestly.
Yeah, art direction's good. I didn't see a release date, and I can't wait till... This is kind of one of those ones where I really want to see more of this game, which is a good sign, where it's I really want to see what else this game has going on.
Yeah, that's the one that, walking away from all these trailers today, that's the one where I was like, if I had to buy a game, it's this one.
Yeah, the last one I have here, this game to me looks adorable. Unbeatable, which is the music rhythm game.
I checked it out. Yeah, dude. It was a nice little palate cleanser after all of the crazy first person killing.
Yeah, the graphics on this one look so charming. It really reminds me of Fully Cooley. I don't know if you've ever watched Fully Cooley, but the animation style.
No, I have not seen that.
Yeah, it really reminds me of Fully Cooley. It just looks like it has a lot of rhythm games. I really this was a Kickstarter game too, apparently.
Oh wow, this looks really high budget for that.
Yeah, and it just looks charming. I like the main character. I'm real bad at rhythm games though, so I don't know if I'm gonna have trouble because it looks like it's almost like a role playing game, but then the combat sections are rhythm games. Yeah,
I don't quite know how the game will play. Maybe you do that and level up depending on how you do during the mini games.
Yeah,
cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, it's a cool idea to have it's almost like Undertale, where it had a mini game as the combat system.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. But instead, it's a rhythm DDR thing. That's cool.
Yeah, so I think everything about this game looks cool, especially if it's a budgeted title that you're looking for something unintense to play. It might be worth a look.
Definitely, especially if you're just looking to veg out and just you'd probably have to really pay attention, so you'd probably lose yourself in this one.
Yeah, I think this one. So overall, most of these on this showcase were pretty hits for me. I want to try a lot of these.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Showcases tend to be I like maybe 3 picks out of them, but this I pretty much would at least play all of the ones you sent.
Yeah, I'm gonna get Clair.
I don't have a hard skip. I do not have a hard skip on any of this.
Yeah, Clair I'm definitely gonna get. I think Firebreak we're gonna get. I think our friends are gonna get it. I think we'll play that one.
We'll have enough people to play that. I have 3 people in mind right now that would drop everything to play an Alan Wake game.
Yeah, and then Painkiller, I'm excited for that to come back. Trench Tales, just because I don't know what I'm gonna get, and I'm intrigued by it because of the destructible environments. Everything looks kind of cool. Here Tell of a Haunting, I'm really loving the art style and the cowgirl and the Western horror.
And the name of the game itself is cool enough for me to be ooh, that sounds neat. I like the way this is going.
Yeah, Unbeatable looks like an awesome little indie game, and then Covenant looks too good to be true.
Yeah, it really does.
So out of all these, are you saying Covenant is the one you're...
I think it's the no-brainer for me. Like, it's the one my gut was like, I would spend money on that right now. Like,
Yeah.
I want to try that to take my money.
Yeah, the take my money meme. Yeah, shut up and
Yeah,
take my money. It's Covenant.
I think that's it. But Clair Obscura, I think, is going to be like, that's another one I've been really, really wanting to play. I wouldn't even consider that like in this.
No, because
that's kind of outside this showcase. So
it was just like a launch trailer because it is coming out this weekend.
Right.
Yeah, since we never talked about it. Because, Claire would be my number one out of these because I've had my eye on that game for so long. It is going to be a shame if Oblivion releases next week. You were definitely right about that.
Yeah, if I was a betting man, it'd be tough to bet.
Yeah, so I guess out of these we're going Covenant for both of us is the one no brainer. Looks too good to be true. Can't wait for that game. Can't wait to see more of it, to be honest.
And they have a lot of, from what that trailer they showed, they have a lot of good talent behind it too, from a lot of old companies and stuff. So that's again why I'm just like they have the credentials too. So I'm really excited.
Yeah,
too good to be true with the credentials.
Everything on this game is lining up to be too good.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye and my wallet ready. It's I feel like I might get rused, but I don't know. I have a good gut feeling about this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. So before we get to the games we've been playing, I just want to talk about this because I was bitching about it last week, and it was funny because the second we finished up the show, they did drop the Elena trailer for Street Fighter 6 after I was complaining about them not dropping it.
We were like patting ourselves on the back. Good show, mate. Good show, mate. And then it's like, fuck, the trailer's out.
God damn
it! We watched it together, and I forgot I watched it because it was like I thought it was like, oh, we already did that a long time ago. It was literally like this moment after.
Yeah, it was like less than a week ago. You aren't a fan of her bangs.
No, I'm a bangs guy too. Like I'll go to bat for a good set of bangs, and no, baby, no.
Yeah, I'm not really liking her look that much either. She has some good underboob going, but I don't know, and it's really hard.
They always get me with something, man.
Yeah,
you always got to get me with something.
But like, I don't really like her zebra pants that she's got going on.
No.
Like, they didn't show any gameplay of her yet. We'll probably get that the second we get off this show tonight. But
just check the tube right after.
And like, I definitely get it's kind of like Cammy. You did have to redesign Elena because she was like way too lewd to be put into like a modern game.
I was gonna ask you, do you think you would have preferred the other? But I don't know if they could pull it off with how good the graphics are now. It's like you gotta show it, and you're not allowed.
Yeah, I honestly think that if they just a different color of the outfit, because I think the white with the black stripes and it just reads zebra, that's what's bothering me about it. So like, if her pants were like blue or yellow or something, it might change it for me.
I mean, I'm looking at them right now. I'm looking at the pants. You're not wrong. Like, because it looks like it. I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's just something about her.
They are zebra, dude. Though it looks like she's on safari, so it's like obviously going for that vibe.
Yeah, it is definitely.
I don't know. Does she has little wing boots? That's a thing.
Does she have wing boots? I didn't even notice.
She has like wing sandals, I think. Yeah, it's kind of cute. But
yeah, I like her hoops.
Right.
She has hoops. I like the earrings. She's got the hoops.
Yeah.
I like Elena. I'm really hoping this.
Maybe she's great. Maybe she's great. But man, it just looks like her hair is at like terrible. Like she just pulled her hair forward and just cut it and just dropped it. It was like, oh god, you look stupid.
Yeah, and it's also like kind of tough on these because we don't know what she looks like when she's actually fighting. Because that was with Mai looked really like plain, like it was like this is the most bare basic Mai design. But then when she was actually in the game punching and kicking, it made sense.
True. I'm looking at May right now, just like she's pretty simple. So
yeah, but
all right,
in the
fair
game
enough.
it works. So I'm hoping in game this works. My fingers are crossed. I like Elena. I'm hoping we'll get a good trailer for her gameplay this week. I hope they get rid of her healing super. And I'm just hoping she's fun because she's the first character that I think I'm going to try and take to Masters since it's Aki. So hopefully she's cool.
I hope so, man. I mean, I'm rooting for you, and hopefully she's OP.
Yeah,
for your sake, you can actually use a good character for a little bit.
I committed to Aki there, and I got good at Street Fighter 6 because I liked Aki to realize once I was good that Aki is terrible. Although now she's mid. They buffed her to like mid. I'd say she's like right outside the top 10. She might be like 11 or 12. She's not the worst character in the game anymore.
Who is the worst now?
Jamie, Honda, or Lily. It's up to who are like, if you pick any of those three, I would say you're correct. If you're like, Lily's the worst character in the game. Yeah, she is. Honda's the worst character in the game. Oh, I get it. Yeah, totally. Jamie is the worst character in the game. Yeah, he is the worst. Dalsum's real bad. You could throw Dalsum in there.
Oh, poor Dalsum.
Yeah, poor Dalsum. There's like a bottom, like the way the game is right now, there's a top 5 undisputed, and then there's like the bottom 5, and then everyone else is pretty good. Like, it's so close to being balanced.
Yeah, I mean, being able to just give the worst characters like that means everyone else is pretty decent then, so.
Yeah, the mechanics in the game are so strong. You could probably do well with anyone. But you ain't gonna win a tournament with Dalsum Honda. It's not gonna happen.
I wouldn't want to see... Dude, if I saw someone playing Honda and winning tournaments, I'd just be annoyed.
Dude, I would take a Honda winning a tournament. I'm so tired of Bison, Rashid, Akuma, Ken, Cammy. Like, I've had enough of these tournaments.
Dude, Bison's good.
Bison's the second best character. It's between Bison and Akuma for the top spot.
It sounds right, though, dude.
Yeah, Bison, Ken, Akuma.
Lore-wise, it sounds right.
That is true. I didn't even think about that. That's probably why it's like that, because Bison is the greatest character of all time.
Yeah, and then your Akuma, which is like, well, he's Akuma. He's like a fucking demon, right? So
yeah, you're right. It just makes sense. And then Ken and Rashid. Those are your top 5. And it's
Rashid makes no sense. He's like an influencer, a self-announced influencer, which pisses me off.
Oh, he's so stupid. I hate watching him too. It's like even like really good like I like Angry Bird a lot or Big Bird a lot, and I respect him, and he's so good at the game. I just hate that he plays Rashid because I hate Rashid so much.
Ugh, I know.
It's like I don't even feel like you're winning fairly. It's the only real cheap thing in the game, so I hate Rashid. It's good.
Yeah, just keep Bison and Akuma, and then just fuck everybody else. It makes sense. You can't beat a god or gods.
I watched this tournament. I can't remember in Japan. It was like one of the last qualifiers for Capcom Cup, and it was literally Bison versus Akuma. Like 98% of the matches, there were like 5 Eds, and then it was just Bison versus Akuma, Bison versus Akuma, Bison versus Akuma. Oh,
Ed versus Ed, Bison versus Akuma.
Yeah, like and then every once in a while you get an Ed or Rashid thrown in there.
Oh, dude, the surprise Rashid is such a letdown. It's like a commercial break.
Although the Japanese players, they don't seem to play Rashid for some reason.
Probably because he's annoying.
Yeah, because he's stupid.
Yeah, like he's the worst. He popped up and I went, no.
I don't like Rashid. All right, you want to move on to the games we're playing this week? I finally got Assassin's Creed, so I guess I can do my thoughts on it.
Yeah,
quick.
Let's start on that since you'll catch up. We'll be on the same page then. Yeah, what do you think, Kester?
So far I do really like it. I haven't really played the other guy.
Yeah, it's
I don't even remember his name.
Yasuke.
Yasuke, yeah. I've only really played as the girl. I think I'm only I've only probably played like 5 hours. Takes way too long getting in.
Yeah, it's a slow burn for fucking sure. That's why I said get ready for the slow burn.
Yeah, like, really, though, it does set up a good, like, fairly good, like, revenge plot. Like, I'm invested. I want to kill these fuckers. So, that it does well.
Yeah, I thought so, too. A lot of people were talking down about it, but I'm like, I kind of like that. And, I don't know, throughout the game, not major characters, but some of the side characters that you could kill, they'll just show up and you just murder them and you're like, oh, he was important, cool.
Yeah. I think the combat is fun, although I think it is Baby Town Sekiro.
Yeah, dude, I told you, it's easy peasy. You gotta play on hard.
Like, but I put it on hard and I found like everyone was just bullet spongy kind of thing, so I put it back on normal. Like, but it is kind of like the Sekiro combat, but yeah, Baby Town Frolic. Like, if you've played Sekiro, there's no way you're going to even get hit in this game.
Like, you only get hit when you try weird things. Like I said, I only die when I'm like trying to like throw people off buildings, and I do it myself instead. Yeah,
like once I got the chain sickle, I kept trying to like grab people, like throw them off of stuff. Like I was trying to do different things. I wouldn't say that the combat system is bad though by any stretch of the imagination. I think it's really enjoyable. It's just Baby Town Frolic Sekiro, so
if you're looking for a challenge, this isn't it. This game is definitely just, you know, kind of feeling like a ninja, and that's how it makes me feel, you know.
It does a really good job of making you feel like a ninja and also very cool.
Yes, you just do flips. Like, you're not just getting off that box. You're going to do at least the front flip moonsault off that box.
Yeah, dude.
Just every time.
The parkour in it is so sick. What's a really good thing they do, well-executed animations on your finishers.
Yeah, definitely.
They're so fucking awesome. Like, I could watch her do the thing where she flips him over and just sickles the shit out of him. I could watch her do that over and over again. It's so satisfying.
It is, and it's the styling and everything is very good. Now, my question to you: you've probably seen a couple. Well, definitely you've seen a couple of those. How do you feel about the music? The like weird Tarantino cut-in of the music. Did you notice it, or did it throw you off at all?
No, I don't even think I noticed it, to be honest with you. I noticed like the sound design being very good as far as like the nature sounds, the riding around, the world. But I didn't.
I agree. Yeah.
I didn't notice anything with the music. It made no impression on me one way or the other.
It was during one of the beginning cutscenes where I think she's just being a badass, and it was when her dad is doing like cool stuff. They like he's like hiding out under the bridge and kills that guy.
I like that part.
Yeah, that's really sick. But that music there gives off like major Tarantino vibes, and for some reason during cutscenes, it's not even every cutscene, they just throw in this random vibe of like Tarantino, and it totally throws me off. But I really like it.
Okay, so
I'm on board. It's just extremely strange to me. Like, as a gamer, I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing that I just didn't even notice it or a bad thing. I think it just means that I think the music is fine.
Yeah.
It's not making an impression on me like it made on you. Maybe I'll pay more attention to it now going forward, though.
It was just whenever it's like a rocking, like for some reason, this where, you know, it's ninjas fighting, but I'm listening to like a kind of a rock song. And I'm like, whoa, what's, you know, I'm expecting some kind of like Asian vibe, but it's more like Western Tarantino right now.
See, I'll try and pay attention. Yeah, that's good. I'll try and pay attention to it a little more. Dude, this is honestly one of the most beautiful games I've ever played.
Right?
Like,
it's so
my
gorgeous.
God, is it look good.
I know, it's like you don't even know until you just like have all the lights off and you have it on your fucking screen. It's amazing.
Fucking insane, and the frame rate's always good. Like, it honestly might be the best looking game I've ever played.
Just for all like at all times.
Yeah, looking like a real world, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've seen like better like fantasy designs, and there's stuff I like better, but just for like trying to recreate a historical time period in a realistic map, fucking insane. The wind physics, like when a storm's coming in.
Oh, dude, I'm like this actually like I'm actually getting upset that we're talking about it like now, because you're so right, and the fact that this game got any shit is absurd to me. Like, I
know it's so good.
It's worth the price. It's worth the entry fee to get through the beginning and just walk around. It is so good to like, if I was a kid that just wanted to get immersed in like a Japanese kind of culture game like Tenchu or something, like I would fucking live in this game, man. Live in it.
And we get like, if you're looking for like the Assassin's Creed game like this, The Witcher, Horizon Zero Dawn, any games like that, the genre, this one nails it. Like, it is so beautiful looking. The combat's really fun. I really like the main girl.
She's adorable, but she like has those moments of like she has that look in her eye, and you're like, holy shit, she's fucking crazy, and I love that. Like, she's like a little feisty. Getting her
ass kicked in the beginning so many times too makes you really root for her. Like going through the recovery scenes. Yeah, this is a really good game. Which is, you're right, that might be why like we don't have any really Discord. Like it sucks because it's woke crowd. What are they doing this week? Because it's like Assassin's Creed was better than everyone thought it was going to be. And we'll talk about South of Midnight next, but like if you were one of these like anti-woke YouTubers ready to fucking hate on something, you were not eating good this week with this game in South of Midnight.
No, they completely moved on. They completely moved on from it. They're like, we can't fuck with this. It's too good.
It really is. Good. Like, I was shocked how much I like this game.
Right, and like this like thing where they're like Yasuke's a part. They this black samurai, and like you've been playing for how long? You don't even know him yet. Like you haven't even played as him yet. They're not shoving anything down your throat about that, and like it's basically
it even like makes sense how he's on the island, how he got there.
It all makes sense, and like I'm trying to dive into his past, and like. Slavery is part of his past, but he has not even like he doesn't want to talk about it, which is, I mean, like the way they're writing him makes sense, and I think if I was like thinking this was woke, I would think he'd be like talking about it all the time,
shoving
like
it down your throat.
Right? He's like on a mission. You don't know what his mission is, but. He did get here in a really questionable way, and he's just trying his best to get through it, Yeah,
he's just trying to survive. And, dude, he's
part of a bigger story. Like, even knows that. He's like, I'm part of a bigger story, and I found Nawe, the main girl, for a reason. And he's just like a badass tank side character that you can use.
Yeah, I'm excited to try and, like, use him when I get him.
He's fun. He's fun.
Yeah, just with how much fun she is, like, I assume he... Dude, even his intro was cool when you're, like, barreling through the doors and shit.
Yeah, dude.
And he has that, like, slash where he just, like, insta-kills everyone.
Dude, I've never played a game where I felt like Super Shredder until this one.
Oh, yeah, he would be Super Shredder. That's an apt comparison.
Dude, wait until you walk into one of the towns. You're, like, as tall as their roofs. And you look like a giant super shredder. Your weapon is as big as them. And they come up to you and you just kick them.
Yeah, you're right. Like, this is probably the best Assassin's Creed game.
It's hard not to be. I think the only thing it's lacking that the other ones did really well would be, like, the ship combat and ship in general. I feel like that makes the world feel a lot bigger. But maybe that's why... Well, that's a good thing it's not in this.
Yeah, they've focused on that one. How many, like, ship battles have been in it since 3, right? Maybe they wanted to take a step back from them.
Well, I think they're also they're trying to get Skull and Bones, all of that now. They're putting. Just side note, real quick. Skull and Bones is getting combat now. Like,
like it should have had from the beginning.
Right. So I think that they're nixing it out of Assassin's Creed, and that's going to go all through to Skull and Bones, which makes sense. It's their MO, but
yeah, like
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. Vehicles to me get the I don't want to rely on vehicles. I love mounts, but I don't want the Batmobile. I want Batman.
Yeah, that's what killed Arkham's Knight, man. That fucking Batmobile was too much Batmobile, right. And you're right. I don't really like vehicles that much. Even like Borderlands, I didn't like driving around. Like,
nah, dude, I hate robots, and robots are just vehicles.
Yeah, you do not like robots. I'm not a big robot guy either. Yeah, no soul.
It's the lack of soul thing, and it's like I'm a ginger and stuff, so I don't have one and all that.
Yeah. You think you'd have a kinship. Yeah, the last thing, I beat the first boss in this, like the first revenge thing, and you're just in that, like, fucking castle. And I played in that castle last night for 2 hours, just killing everyone in there and looting it. And it was so much fun.
You lose total track. Dude, yeah. I'll go into a fortress for like an hour and a half. Just fucking around, stealing stuff, killing all the people.
Killing people.
And the looting is, I love it. I think it's the best loot Assassin's Creed has ever had by far. Because, like, say that fortress, say you, like, do it all. It's like, by the time you come out of that, you got a good amount of supplies for your hideout, which you can use to build stuff and upgrade your, like, forge, which you use, which is cool. And you find, like, maybe 2 weapons and, like, an outfit. That's a good amount. Like, I feel like that's worth going into a fortress for, because that's not too much shit, and there's a potential I'll use one of those things.
Yeah, and it has, like, great, just the outfits look cool, great customization on them. You can reskin any outfit to
immediately. You can just basically, it's not even like a special thing. They don't even go out of their way. They're just like
for anything or do anything.
Hit Y. If you've ever gotten this item, you can change the look of it to that. It's really nice.
Yeah, everything is real streamlined. So yeah, I think this is a 9 for me so far. It's really fucking good. I was shocked. And I can tell, like, whenever you're talking about a game, how much you like it. You know what I mean? I could tell you were liking this game.
Yeah, Katie would catch me sneaking it. What are you doing up there? Nothing. Fucking slaying some guys.
Yeah, like, I could tell that you were liking this, and I think that's what actually pushed me over to buying it, because I beat South of Midnight, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, the next game is Clair, but that's not till next Friday. I'm like, I have a week. I don't do anything on this weekend because, you know, my job, I have to work all weekend, and all my friends are doing things, so I'm like, with how much Andrew likes this game, I think I'm just going to pull the trigger on it.
So you're happy you did?
Yeah. I'm
good.
Really enjoying it. I can't wait to play more of it. I'm going to really dive into it on my next day off. I can't wait. And then let's go to the other disaster for the Wokaters. South of Midnight, man.
What a flop.
Yeah, what a flop. This game. You know what this game reminds me of? And I mean this in the absolute best possible way.
I was going to say Psychonauts, but go for it.
That's close, but I think it's his very Prince of Persia Sands of Time.
Yeah, I would say it's
mechanically,
I would say it's not as intricate as that because of the time mechanic. I think Prince, like, it was a little
it has the rewind, but I'm just saying, like, a fun, whimsical 8-hour adventure thing.
I can't argue with you, man.
Platformer.
This game, yeah, I see where you're going, yeah. But I mean, there's definitely issues with this game, but man, yes. I have never I have felt like this before, but it's just so straightforward. I kind of just want to get a bucket of popcorn with a soda and, like, play this game, you know, like, it's like a movie game thing.
And this is the kind of shit people have been complaining about that we don't get enough of anymore. Like, this is exactly what we've been asking for.
Right, and I feel so bad for even questioning it. Like, I feel bad that I was like, I don't think I'm going to check this game out. I really am glad that I was like, you know what, I am going to check it out, because it's worth it.
Yeah, I would say, like, my only real complaint is the combat's not that good.
It's very repetitive and easy, and it's really just, it's kind of just there.
Yeah, it seems like such an afterthought in the game, because like I think a lot of the focus went into your abilities in traversing the world and the story and the art style and the graphics, that I think combat may have just been kind of thrown in.
Oh, and the fucking music, dude.
Oh my god, the music in this game. It's insanely good.
Oh my god. It literally, there was moments, man, where I'm just like, I just stopped.
How far are you before because I want to try not to spoil anything for you.
Thank you. I am about to fight a giant thing that ate a bell.
Oh, the alligator?
Yeah. I'm not trying to be too, but I'm fighting,
Yeah, okay, yeah. Dude, that one song when you're climbing the guy that's a tree. Oh, yes. Yeah. So good.
Benji song. I was calling it the Benji song.
Yeah. And what a fucking well-written main character. I love her.
I know, too. I was waiting for it, man. I was waiting for exposition, some kind of, like, rant, some kind of, honestly, woke behavior. I'm just going to say it. I hate talking about it, but I was expecting it.
Yeah.
Fucking just played Veilguard not too long ago. I'm expecting bullshit.
Yeah,
you're right, man. She is so well written. She feels like a mature teenager, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and she feels like a real person.
Yeah, she has her issues, but she's not like, she complains to the point she complains, but she continues on. Like, it makes sense. I never felt like, what the fuck are you doing? Or like, stop being a bitch. It's like, this kind of makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, and I like another thing I think they did with her that it was really good is in a lot of games anymore, and I think this was a problem I had with Lady in the Devil May Cry show, kind of Jill in the Resident Evil 4 remake. You can make a cool girl without her being a badass who just swears all the time.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, like this character has like, she acts like a real person. She has depth. She has motivations. I love her look. I like that there are outfit changes. There's so much with this girl that I loved.
And it's the fact, when I was thrown off that she said fuck the first time, like I didn't see it coming, but it made total sense.
Yeah.
Because it was just like she saw a giant creepy thing and she goes, oh, fuck. Like, yeah, but she didn't say fuck up until that point. She normally in a written script, she'd be like, F this, F that, F all this, you know?
Yeah, like, poorly written girls is like, how do we make our girl come off as a badass? Just have her swear and scream, and it's like, she reminds me of a lot of, like, how good the Uncharted girls were, like Elena and Chloe.
Yes.
Like, they seem like a real girl and a real person. Yeah. And it's like a lot of games do not pull that off. The story in general is just really, really good. Like, it's good awesome, throughout. Dude. Like, it's so well written. The mythology is cool. The idea for her powers, like, oh, she's this is her magic. This is how her abilities work. This is what she can do. It's really refreshing. It's new. Like, I've never had, it is just basically gameplay mechanics you've played before, but the explanation of what her powers are, the lore of the bad guys and the characters, everything is just so well written and top notch in this game, and then it's really fun.
Yeah, it's like making me feel like I've played this game before, but I'm not, and it's not doing anything particularly better than any game I've ever played before.
No.
But it's hitting all these spots that I need hit. It's like tickling the taint in all these good spots, you know? And it's just, at the end of the day, I'm intrigued by it. I think it just keeps me wanting more. Like every time I'm about to set it down, it does something where I go, man, like I just want to keep listening to this song, or where the fuck is that crocodile, honestly, or alligator? Like
Yeah, like oh my god, the setting is so unique. Like Deep South, like you would think like, oh, it's just
I love it.
swamps. Nah, man, there's a lot of variety. You get some cool things towards the end. I'm definitely not going to spoil here, but what a beautiful fucking game. And I like how it almost looks like claymation, the characters and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's even hard to describe. Like it's almost like stop motion, like a Nightmare Before Christmas vibe.
Yeah, it's close. I think they toned it down from like when they originally announced, and people weren't too pleased of how stop motiony it was.
Yeah, but
I think you turned it off completely. But they hit. I agree with you. I think they hit. Don't touch it. If you go into this game, like give it a shot. Give it the what they want. The way it is intended. And I think they did a great job. It's subtle, but it's there, and it's really nice.
Yeah, you should definitely. If you're on the fence or even thinking about this game, or like hasn't even been on your radar, because a lot of people I've talked to, because everyone plays video games nowadays, they're like, what is that game? People need to be on this game. Like this game is that good. It is exactly what people have been bitching about, and they gave it to us. This game needs to succeed. It needs to be hype. Like we need more of this type of game.
And what's funny is I actually want to go. It's only $40. Buy this fucking game, guys.
Yeah, I almost want to just buy it too, even though I put it on Game Pass.
Right, it's on Game Pass. I might actually go buy a physical copy of this game for PS5, just because it
Xbox
really is
only.
wonderful. Is it? Well, I mean,
for now, it's gonna come out on PlayStation eventually.
Right. True.
Or Switch.
But it's one of those games where if you know what I love, it's one of those games where I'd go to Blockbuster to rent a game and come home and be completely fucking mesmerized for the weekend with a video game, and it was like this one.
Oh my god, yeah, there's so many comparisons.
Before the internet, before I even knew what game was good, I'd be like, seems cool. I like platforming lore fantasy games, Alice in the Madness, that game was fucking cool.
Yeah,
or whatever. But
it's just like a bygone era game, like a PS2 game where we got games like this all the time, like Devil May Cry 3s, your Prince of Persia's, Psychonauts is another good example. Just like even the Uncharted games, just stuff like that where it's only like an 8 to 10 hour game, but my god, the set pieces are spectacular. The character writing is so good. Like I can't praise this game enough. Like I think this is one of those games where we as gamers have been bitching about for so long that they don't make this type of game anymore, and here it is. Like get out there, buy it, support it. Like we need
we need to support it. And it has something for everyone. I think anybody would like a part of this game. Like, I could be like to my brother, I'd be like, hey, dude, I know you probably won't like much about this game, but like the main companion kind of guy, the narrator, he's a big catfish. He'd be like, oh, dude, I'm going to play that game.
Yeah, I think anyone who likes a Mario, a platforming game, like the running and jumping in this is so fucking good. Yeah, it's so fun.
It's well done. It's never long, and going off the beaten path takes 2 seconds. You always get something, and it's fun because you get to see more of the amazing world they built. Yeah, it's spectacular. And now that I'm thinking about it, have you ever played Kenna Bridge of Spirits?
I want to say I have, yeah.
That is this game. It had those little black balls that you could like put hats on them and they chase you around.
I don't think
you know what I'm talking about.
I don't think I've ever played
that. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's the same exact game.
Yeah.
The combat, you get the combat arena and you like fight things, and then you have to like blow up bulbs. That's that game, and that's this game.
Yeah, the combat
it's cool. It
does get like a little better towards the end once you unlock everything, but I think it takes too long to get to a point where I enjoyed the combat in this game.
Yeah,
but I enjoyed everything else about it so much that it was just like, oh, here's combat, 2 seconds, then I'm back to the amazing art design, cool characters, great platforming, amazing music. What a game this was.
I know, dude. Crouton
is the best, yes.
Dude, why is no one talking about Crouton?
Crouton should be hype as fuck, yeah.
I want a Crouton, dude. I want a Crouton pillow or something. Yeah. I want one. He's awesome.
Just like, how good was the fucking intro in this game when you're chasing your mom?
Right. It was great. It was one of those awesome action set pieces that I loved growing up. Like you said, PS2, PS3 games, like, gave me Uncharted vibes of just crazy fucking stuff going on, and it did a really good job of explaining lore things along the way, and I thought it was really cool how they introduced her, basically her parkour abilities, like with kind of like this, yeah.
And another cool thing that I really enjoy about this is like, with her, they even give you like kind of an explanation as to why she can do, like, she's a fucking track star. Like, she's got the cardio for this.
Yeah, like cardio's not an issue. Now we just got to throw some magic on her and it makes sense.
She's an amazing athlete and then she gets magic. So this just makes sense. Like, that's another little nice touch they do, you know?
This game is exactly. It's written so well that I'm playing through this game. I'm fighting a giant crocodile, and I'm totally cool with it. And it all makes sense right now.
Yes, it
does.
And
I don't know how they did it, and I don't even I thought about that. I was playing this, and I'm seeing normal people, and I go, "Are you seeing the giant crocodile too, or no?" And like that's where my mind, like this game. I mean, yeah, this game is making me feel like a trippy Tim Burton movie, where I don't really quite know what's real or not, but I believe it all is, and it's just really cool.
Yeah, like, dude, just like the games we've been comparing, it has stuff that reminds me of Uncharted, it reminds me of Prince of Persia, it reminds you of Psychonauts. These are all 10 out of 10 games that we're saying this reminds us of. Like, that's how good this game was. I was shocked.
Yeah, do you know what game they made before this?
No, I don't even know what company it was.
It's the people that made We Happy Few.
Oh, really? I never played that game. Just everyone hated that game.
Well, right, but it got like middling reviews. It was like a little bit above average. I'm looking at like 6 or 7s, but it was always a game that intrigued me and I think that the fact that they made a game like this, and I can't believe they went from a first-person weird like druggy utopian game to this southern mystical platformer. And honestly, I just think they fucking nailed it, and I think they're giving it away at that price, to be honest.
Yeah, and I you never want to be the type of people, like, I don't want to like be an ambassador for a game and companies, you know what I mean? But this is one where I think if you're on the fence or you've never heard of it, you should definitely play or try this game. Like, I've been hyping it up to everyone I talk to. I'm like, did you play this? And they're like, I don't even know what that is. Like, you're the same person that just bitched last week about you're tired of all these live services. You're tired of all these sequels and remakes. You're tired. This is an original IP. It's an 8-hour linear adventure with a great story, great characters. Like, this is it. This is what we wanted.
It might be one of the best OSTs I've ever heard, and I'm halfway through the game.
Oh, yeah, it is, without a doubt.
Like, I feel like I'm going to throw this on in the background when I do stuff now, like cut grass or something. I'll be listening to this. It's fucking awesome.
It does. It keeps getting better too. Like, I don't know, because that song with the tree song, that one might be the best one because it's so good. But there are
stand out. You're just like, I can't believe this is happening, and it's so good.
It's so good, yeah. And just even that character, the tree,
Yeah.
the feels on him.
I know. It was such a wonderful... It was just such a... It's a gameplay-wise, again, it's like, I know exactly... I'm collecting 3 things. I'm going to kill this thing. I'm going to do this thing. But, like, I want to see what the game is going to tell me. Like, I wanted to see the fate of the brother. Why is he a tree now, right? Like, how the fuck does one become a tree? So it's intriguing the whole way.
And they keep it up the whole game.
They do. And, like, right when Benji, you figure that out, it's like, wait, what the fuck is that? And then it's like, now you're onto a giant crocodile. It's like, nice.
Yeah,
it's an amusement park ride.
Yeah, dude, and the crocodile story is kind of insane. Like, oh my god, what a game.
Yeah, you're very right. And I think looking at this now, I think, it's like I said, I really regret saying what I did about not even wanting to check this out. Because
I was in the same...
I think it got a really bad rap. And I really just... These people deserve a lot. These people deserve another game to be made. I hope that they can make another one, because they're fucking masterclass writers and creators. Maybe not game, like, makers.
Yeah, like...
They're fucking amazing storytellers.
Yeah. This is one of those games that just because it's so aesthetically pleasing, the story is so good. I don't want to take anything away from the platforming. I think it nails that. It's a 10 out of 10 running and jumping kind of game. But the only down thing for me is the combat. The rest of this, and even that, like I said, by the end when you get all the upgrades, it becomes kind of fun, but it's still not great. But you can't.
I don't even care.
Yeah,
I'm playing.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I gotta kill these things. Okay. All right, moving on. It's fine.
It's just like when there's a part of the game I really don't even like, but I am so impressed by everything else in the game. It's hard to even be like, well, this is bad because everything else is so great in the game. Oh. Yeah, this one came out of nowhere for me, as far as like I'd seen one preview about it. And then I saw it was releasing, and it was on Game Pass. And dude, you knew what, like, as soon as the first set piece happened, that this was something special.
Yeah, as soon as I would say that, like you said, the first opening sequence was over, where you're like, okay, I know what the goal of the game is now. I knew I was sold. Like, I think if you give this game a half an hour, it doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't.
To really impress you. Like, it does, like, it's just, it kind of just, it starts pretty quick. It establishes the story, the characters, what to expect there, and then it's off to the races, man. And so far, it hasn't slowed down.
It doesn't. And I'm here right now saying for me that this is an early Game of the Year contender for me. I think it was that good.
I hope it gets the props it deserves, at least nominated, so people might take a look back and be like, hey, let's take a look back at this hidden gem, because something happened with, the woke situation. I don't even fucking know exactly.
I don't know what happened. Like, was Sweet Baby Inc. involved in something, maybe? I don't know.
I think someone was involved with this company on the writing side that was also associated with that. So there was a lot of discourse, people looking for something to write about and hate on, and I mean,
God forbid, the black female main character like that. They really hate that shit. So
and it's like I went in and I'm like, she, like I said, within half, I was sold, man. She's awesome.
I love her. I like her look. Yeah. I like her dreads. I like the piercings.
She's super down to earth. Her dialogue has never struck me as anything but like sincere and like, yeah, this makes sense. And that's the best kind of writing.
Yeah, what a well written game. I can't heap enough praise on this fucking game. I was shocked.
I'm not throwing out a number yet, but it's gonna be high. I'm probably gonna give this as it's sitting. I'm super impressed. I think it's like an 8 out of 10 right now, but I think it's gonna end up being a 9.
I think it's easily a 9. I think it's pushing 10 for me. Like, I think this was close to a perfect game. If the combat was really good, I would say this was a perfect game. Like,
I just don't want it to be. I don't want. It's like if the combat was too good, it might overshadow the important thing, which is Just, dude, I'm learning so much about Southern culture through this, and I live in the United States. You know, like, it's so cool to learn about this shit. Like, the bottles in the trees and, like...
the myths, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm, like, reading the backstories of all this stuff, and it's super intriguing, and
that's what
no
I
one's
read
really
the
done
files in this. That's how much.
There you go. Is this game worth reading the documents? 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, like, I cannot... this is the best game I've played this year, I think. Like, I'm trying to think. Avowed I really liked. I think I like this more than Avowed. I really liked AI Limit. I like this more than AI. I like this more than AI Limit. Assassin's Creed's really good, but it's Assassin's Creed. This was something new. This was something special.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this is going to be, like, kind of... It's going to be hard to overcome the feeling this made me feel in a game again this year. Correct. Maybe is Fable coming out this year?
I don't know if Fable's this year or not. I think Fable might be next year.
That's like the only mystical whimsy game I can think that might like make me feel something like that. But yeah, this game's top tier masterclass. I have no fucking clue what these influencers are talking about. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And
Crouton
honestly,
should be a fucking doll I can buy.
Like, yeah, I should be able to go to the local Walmart wherever and buy my crouton.
Like, crouton should be so fucking hyped right now.
No one knows. And, like, I think they're not allowed to talk about him during reviews. I have a feeling.
Yeah, that is true. Because it is kind of spoilers. We haven't even said what he is or what he does because we don't want to ruin it for you.
Right, but he's awesome, and I want him to be, real. And...
Oh, I wish I could talk about something with him, but it's like I don't want to do anything that would like take away something.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely understood. But yeah, I think this is if you are having a lame ass weekend, rough week at work, and you want to escape, and this is the fucking game, man. You will enjoy yourself. If you're just a casual gamer, whatever, this game is fucking fun.
Yeah, like, do you like running in platforming in games? Do you like a good story in a game? Do you like good, well-written characters? Do you like a linear game? Do you like a new IP, something fresh you've never seen before? Like, this is checking so many boxes of shit we've been complaining about. Or are you gonna go spend $40 on a skin in Fortnite and then bitch that we only get live service games anymore?
Right. I'm gonna go get Emma Frost Thong. Or you could buy like a literal like historical Southern game. It's fucking awesome, incredible.
Yeah.
That probably could just make you cry with its soundtrack alone.
Oh my god, yes.
But no, dude, I want the thong.
Yeah, I get it.
Twice. I want the thong twice.
Yeah.
So 2 thongs out of 10.
Yeah.
No, I love this game. I can't wait to finish it. I'm going to finish it.
And that's like, as someone who is as busy as you, and you rarely put games through to the end, you have in one day played how much of this game? Like, you liked it so much?
Half.
Yeah,
of it.
You probably
I stayed up
did.
till 4 a.m. I was like, dude, it was one of those. I heard my girlfriend that like she's asleep kind of like snore, not too loud, but I'm like, oh, she's out. I just roll out of bed, come play some fucking South of Midnight, and like
the first day, I played it.
It's amazing.
I couldn't stop, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to bed. Like, I have to go to work. I'm like I stayed up like 2 hours past what I normally do because I couldn't stop playing this game. Then the next night, I actually stopped because I was like, I want to save this for tomorrow because I'm off. I want to beat it in one sitting. And then I didn't even want to play it because I didn't want it to be over. I didn't want to actually finish it because it was like making me so happy. You know that feeling?
Oh, dude, I know it all too well, man. I know it all too well.
What a game. So, guess coming off is the 2 highly recommended. What a game.
Yeah, definitely. And then I want to talk, not much, but I did try the new phenomenon, Blueprints. Have you heard about it?
I've heard about it. It just came out this week, correct?
Yes.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it's not up your alley. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I got the sense from the videos I've seen this is not a Kester game.
Right. It's basically a roguelike Myst.
Yeah, I'd hate that.
You know what I'm talking about, Myst from
I know what Myst is, yeah.
Yeah, I knew you knew. I just wanted to make sure. That's what it is. But it's going to be forever now. It's also going to be potentially a game of the year. So we need to talk about it. We need to make sure it's established that Flock of Geeks Gaming have played Blueprints.
Okay. Is
it's
it
cool.
Free?
It's on Game Pass.
Okay, maybe I'll play it and then we can talk about it.
It's interesting. It's heavily puzzle based. I
do like puzzle games sometimes.
So you might like it.
Yeah.
You might like it. And I will say this. The presentation's phenomenal. It's really cool, and it's the first puzzle game I've played where I'm like super intrigued by what the fuck is going on. Like, it seemed wholesome, but now you're like, wait, what really is going on? And the other thing is, from what I'm hearing, and people are being real low key about it, and that's a good sign. If it's a good game and people aren't like,
yeah,
they're like, we won't tell you the end. If they're keeping the ending secret, it's probably good. The game isn't what you think it is what I'm hearing.
Ooh.
So, like, I've been playing for a couple hours, and I feel like I understand the game loop. So there's something else, and I am intrigued even more. So I don't know. It's definitely not a hidden gem because it's gonna blow up. If you know, it's getting huge. It's gonna keep blowing up. But
yeah, because like now I'm gonna try it. If it's like, especially if it's on Game Pass. I didn't see it on there. I just saw it on PlayStation.
Yeah, it's on Game Pass. I have it installed right now, but
I'll check it out then.
It's give it a go. It's day based. Like you try to solve the puzzle every day, and then you have to like start over with new information and stuff. But it's fun to go in for like, you know, I'm gonna do a couple days in here and try to solve some stuff and get some information. So it's a good jump in, do a couple things, and jump out kind of game. But the story is just so weird. Like, I don't know. It gives me some just kind of weird feeling, man. Something's wrong.
Is this the Blueprint?
It's cool. Yeah.
Hey, you're right. It is on Game Pass. Dude, it's sitting at a 92 on Metacritic.
I told you, man. It's a phenomenon, and I think it might be worth discussing.
Yeah, I'll put it on here. I'll try and play it this week. I'm gonna play Assassins, and then I want to play Clair, but I'll get some of this in just to get my thoughts. I have a lot more free time than you two, so I might be able to beat it.
Yeah, it's hard. I thought I think I was like, oh, dude, I'm gonna fucking beat this, and then it was like, not fucking close.
Main story, 15 hours.
I don't know. We'll see, but I think it's definitely. I think it's worth checking out for sure. I think it's fun so far.
I'm gonna check it out then.
Cool. That's it for me.
That's all you got. So that's the show then, I think.
Yeah, that was a hell of a show. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of shit. I didn't think, we ended up talking about how good South of Midnight is for a while because it is that good. So.
And I really appreciate our friendship because it's like we do purposefully not talk about this shit out of the podcast.
No, I didn't even tell you I played it till today.
Right, and I didn't tell you I told you I did play it so we could talk about it now in the show, but prior to that, you didn't know I played it either. And I was just going to show up and talk about it. So that's the way we roll here. It's fucking live and unedited. Like, we seriously try our best not to engage with video game talk outside of the podcast.
No, because then we, it was nice because
I was a podcast.
I was excited to see, what you thought of South of Midnight if you liked it as much as I did. I figured you would.
On the same page. Yeah, it's hard. Again, there's so much to like about it and so little to dislike. It's like you just got to put the game on and it will take you for a fucking magical ride.
Oh, so good. So, you know what we've never done is beg people, if you've made it this far, like the video and subscribe.
Yeah, sure. Do it.
Do it, please. We're up to 69 subscribers, which is great.
That's nice.
Yeah, hopefully we don't, we just get another 100, so it's 169.
If you're the 70th, fuck you, but thanks.
Yeah, but thanks. So yeah, that's the show. Thanks for listening, everybody.